Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days. Jurgen Klopp makes plea over Luis Diaz's father after Liverpool star's emotional goal. Liverpool needed a last-gasp equaliser from Luis Diaz to rescue a point away to Luton Town after former Manchester United youngster Tahith Chong put the Hatters in front. Jurgen Klopp put Luis Diaz's goal in perspective after the Colombian returned to save Liverpool from defeat against Luton Town. Diaz missed the last two Liverpool games after the kidnap of his parents. While the forward's mother has been returned safe, negotiations are continuing over the return of his father, and Klopp made it clear the safe return of the 26-year-old's father was the most important thing. Diaz paid tribute to his father after heading home a stoppage-time equaliser, lifting his shirt to reveal the message Libertad para Papa, freedom for Dad. And after the game, Klopp was full of praise for the star after a crucial goal which helped the Reds stay in touch with those at the top of the Premier League table. A wonderful moment, but it doesn't change the situation, Klopp told Sky Sports. Most important thing is that his father gets released. It is wonderful he wanted to be here. That's it, for us a super important goal and for him very important and yes very emotional, but that's it. He can always do that, Klopp added when asked about Diaz's capability with the ball. When he is on the pitch he is always involved in special things. So yeah, of course we knew he would be a threat. We didn't know exactly how long he would play because he only had a few sessions with the team, but that is not the most important part today. He scored the goal, that's wonderful, but we need to see some improvement in Colombia. Goalkeeper Alisson also hailed his teammate after the display. He also made reference to the way football helped him through a really difficult moment of his own, in comments which appeared to reference the death of his own father. It says a lot about his character, about his inner strength, Alisson said. I think not many people can imagine what he is going through now. Even as we are close to him, of course, we are supporting him, we feel his pain, but for him it's a different level. Football sometimes in dark moments can bring joy to people, can bring joy to somebody who is struggling, and I think football is bringing a slice of joy to Lucho at this time. We are together with him for whatever he needs, to take his time. He came, trained, came to the game, scored a fantastic goal for us that was really important, and we are with him 100%. Football always surprises, in a good way sometimes. It happened with me when I was going through a really difficult moment. It happened today, it happened other times for other people. I think when you are on the pitch you are focused on doing the job. I think he was focused on doing this, trying to help the team get the points, and he did it for us. Jamie Carragher identifies two transfers Liverpool still need to make to win title. Liverpool lost ground in the Premier League title race following Sunday's draw at Luton, with Jamie Carragher outlining how the squad is still two players short of challenging Man City. Jamie Carragher insists Liverpool must sign a new holding midfielder and fullback if they are to establish themselves as Premier League title contenders this season. Speaking during Jurgen Klopp's side's disappointing 1-1 draw at Luton, the former Reds defender outlined how the side was easier to counter-attack against than Manchester City, who have won 5 of the last 6 Premier League titles. It was a result that ensures Liverpool remain third in the standings and 3 points behind Pep Guardiola's side, who defeated Bournemouth 6-1 on Saturday. The Reds have won just 2 of their opening 6 away matches in the division this term. Carragher believes that Liverpool remain without a specialist holding midfielder in order to compete for the title. Liverpool in midfield are a lot improved than we saw last season, but they still haven't got a top holding midfield player, he told Sky Sports on Sunday. Carragher added, McAllister's not a holding midfield player. He's good on the ball in terms of receiving, but defensively he finds it really tough and lacks a bit of pace for that position, so I still think they can improve there. There was also concern expressed over Liverpool's defensive cover in the fullback areas, with Andy Robertson currently unavailable through injury. Joe Gomez and Kostas Tsimikas have been used in the role since, but Carragher believes adding a right-back is more important. I think in the back four Liverpool could do with not so much a player for a specific position but almost just a great defender who can play a couple of positions, he added. They went with Gomez today at left back instead of Tsimikas. They thought he'd be stronger defensively. I still think Liverpool could do with another player in that position, probably on the other side at right back, and maybe release Trent at different times, maybe into midfield. Against certain opposition you play someone there who's maybe stronger and tougher defensively. Summing up his thoughts on Liverpool's current status, Carragher believes that Klopp's side have strengthened on the squad that sank to an underwhelming fifth-placed finish last term, but will fall short of mounting a serious title challenge. I think Liverpool are not ready to win the league, the former defender claimed. I think Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool supporters know that right now. They want to get back in the top four, but in terms of challenging again, I think they need another midfield player and a top-class defender. Jamie Carragher pinpoints what Darwin Núñez must change after Liverpool draw with Luton. Darwin Núñez endured the embarrassment of a near-open goal miss as Liverpool were held by Luton, albeit any goal by the Uruguayan would have been ruled out by offside. Jamie Carragher insists Darwin Núñez has to change those little situations, after the Liverpool star missed a shocking opportunity in their draw at Luton. The Uruguayan has continued to cop criticism since his club record £85 million move from Benfica last summer, and his blunder at Kenilworth Road will have done little to quieten the doubters. Núñez's blushes were spared by an offside flag that meant any goal wouldn't have counted, although he wasn't to know that. His miss served to highlight how the Liverpool forward is still not the finished article in front of goal though, with Carragher commenting that he has a tendency to lash at chances rather than show some delicacy, which would aid him in the 18-yard box. He said on Sky Sports, "There is so much to admire about him and he has had a great season so far. But he has moments like that, where people who aren't big fans of his can point at. He has to change those little situations. He has got to bring some delicacy into his game rather than putting his foot through every opportunity. He is dangerous, he is a handful, and he is never going to be the most clinical, we know that now. There is no doubt there has been a big improvement this season, but he has got to stop these memes and be more clinical in these situations." Núñez endured a slow start to life at Anfield, getting sent off on his home debut. He ended up scoring 15 times and this TRM has notched on 7 occasions. He's enjoyed some match-winning moments, coming off the bench to score twice in a win at Newcastle back in August. Jurgen Klopp has continued to back his forward and confessed that his price tag will continue to be leveled at him when he fails to fire. However, he is confident that the Uruguayan is beginning to realize the potential he showed in Portugal. It's really different for him. It's difficult. Nowadays you pay X, Y, or Z for a player and everyone expects they come in and hit the ground running, and that's obviously not that simple. Especially with a different language. So it's really nice to watch him through the week. He's a player full of potential, nobody doubted that, but it was a rocky road a little bit. But he's here now and it's a joy. It's a joy to work with him, he loves training, working hard. He's a different striker to some others, but he gives you a lot of options. Hello the Cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on everydays.